Hi, we are Group 29. For the case study, we phone interviewed Mr. Greg Vincent. He works as an IT system support for a business service company. The name of the company has to be kept confidential as upon his request. The company is subsidiary of a bigger corporation since 2006. It provides service in industries like automotive, banking, financial services, consumers, energy sector, insurance, media, communication, technology, and e-commerce. The company has around 400 to 500 users in its current location and thousands all across the globe. It provides customer service and has its own software used to solve customer queries. Our group interviewed Mr. Greg and asked some questions about basic network, including topology, network devices, network media, and security aspects. We got to know about many aspects of running a small-scale consumer service successfully and what are the challenges faced while running and maintaining the network high. In this interview, we have learned that the company uses a LAN network which is connected to the number of different LAN networks across the globe. In short, it uses a collapsed backbone in a large scale and centralized network topology. For supporting, we came to know about a number of types of cables, for example Cat5, Cat6, which are required to connect switches to the core switches. Apart from this, crossover cables are also used in the network. We came to know crossover cables are used according to the topology. They are used to connect firewalls and security equipments. The main purpose is to provide redundancy to the network. We also got to know about a number of end devices used in the network. In our case, we have used computers, printer, voice phones, layer 2 switches, media gateways, some printers, domain controller firewalls, LCD screens, and security equipments to manage card access on door and CCTV cameras. The company uses various network devices to allow us to route traffic around the network, allows more bandwidth through pods, broadcast traffic to all the devices on the media. It uses layer 2 switches for a VLAN in the company's network to manage more effectively the resource of the network. We got to know that company doesn't use SAN and NAS, which is quite interesting. We asked Greg what does they use instead, but according to the company's policies, he told that he's not allowed to tell us that. We got quite curious in that and tried to find out. So we think that they might be using virtual storage. The company has more than 100 users and many different sites. And to manage the wide area network, it uses MTLS circuit, which provide connection, security with mutual authentication, integrity, and security parameter negotiation. The MTLS circuit is used via a hub location which has access in North America. It is used to centralize network and does not have a complicated network. The company uses network segment and it is completely dependent on the computer network and devices connected to it. For example, repeater, hub, bridges, switches, router. Each segment can differ according to the type of devices used. Adding on to the things we have learned from this interview, we also got to know about the different types of interference faced by an IT person. The company has around 300 to 400 users working together. The amount of traffic running across the network is variable. It changes from time to time. To overcome this problem, Mr. Greg explained that he calculates the number of users using different applications at the same time. We got to know about the security measures taken by the company to maintain the network. The company on a regular basis do bandwidth monitoring as well as traffic monitoring with proper security awareness training given to the employees. Mr. Greg explained various programs which company train their employees to work in the IT environment to avoid security breaches. Moving on to the questions with Mr. Greg, he also explained us that the company provides server remote access to the users via VPN, Virtual Private Network. He also told us about the effective measures such as software updates, user education and awareness, and also data monitoring of the users. The company also keeps online courses to keep the users to follow security policies and to meet the required parameter to work in the IT environment for security reasons. A big problem or most difficult challenge a person could face in setting up a big network in an enterprise level company could be keeping the network going, putting the network stable and maintain the network security and avoid it to go down. If in any circumstances the network goes down, they have to find a solution immediately and make it back going as soon as possible. As if a network goes down in a company, it creates a great loss because it's a long process which has to keep going. Apart from the duties or challenges, the biggest achievements for a person could be to keep the network going and make sure that it's uptime for most of the time and shares a high level and low failure rates. And it also should be given importance for a constant endowment in changing to customers' needs. So that's all about the knowledge and summary of our interview. This was a great experience for our group as we got to get a chance to learn something new by an IT specialist with immense experience in his field, which would be helpful in our future to set up an enterprise level network. Thank you for listening. If you have any questions, you can mail any of us from Group 29.